Hello there, LaDonna. Happy Mojo.
Happy Mojo. It's time to get
Excellent.
started.
It really is indeed. So what is your outfit of the day? What are you wearing today?
So I have this orangey peachy top on with a little lightweight sweater cover up. And I have this brilliant necklace that my friend gave me. But I was looking at this beauty that's in on our website already at www.homesweethometreasures.net, and look how nice that looks with this top and sweater.
Is
I
that the
like it.
double link? It's the double link.
No, this one is not a double link, but it has double. It's double links here. Is that
Okay.
what you're asking? The little
Yes.
links are double. Yes. But this is a choker or short necklace because you can make it shorter. This is the longest length on it. And it's gold tone, but it looks brilliant with this top and especially with the sweater over the top.
It's eye
So
catching. I love it.
I love it. I love
Love
it.
it.
And it's already ready to go. So it's a beauty.
Look at that. LaDonna still has the tag on it.
Well, everything that leaves here has my tag on it so that you can scan it or you can get right on the website through the scan or you can type it in. Either way, make it easy, whatever's easy for you. So, but it is a beauty.
I love that. And so if you're, wanting that in-store shopping experience, I mean, these items come with tags, so you feel like you got it at the store, even
Yes, they all come with tags. They
which I
all have
love.
our logo, this website. Um,
The
so
description.
they're ready to go. And everything is nicely wrapped so that you don't have to worry about anything breaking. So, yeah, it's as close to in store and I believe a lot better customer service.
Absolutely. Yes, I love like how everything is meticulously, written out for you, so you can keep tabs on it. The tag is there, etc. You can snip off the tag as if you got it from the store. Get that same shopping experience and feeling. That's what I really appreciate when I shop with homesweethometreasures.net. So my outfit of the day is, tie-dye is coming back. If you've looked at everywhere, tie-dye is coming back. And I just love this like very subtle tie-dye look. And it has a collar and buttons, so it makes me look like professional, even though I'm wearing like a fun summer theme tie-dye.
Yes, yes. And the kids have started creating their own on tie-dye themed shirts again like we used to back in the day. A lot of the camps are doing it this summer and the vacation Bible schools, I noticed. So I'm kind of glad to see that because you're never the same, no matter how you rubber band it, tie it, whatever, because everybody does it a little different. It's never the same, ever, no matter what you do. It's just never the same. So I love it.
Exactly. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Monday Night Mojo with Home Sweet Home Treasures. We are Olivia and LaDonna McAbee. And as always, we want to ask you, what does Mojo mean to you? And so let us know, what does Mojo mean to you? And we're always here to share with you some tips, especially with how to find your mojo and keep your mojo. So LaDonna's going to be detailing for us some strategies here in a few minutes, but we want to give a shout out if you are having fur babies because it's National All-American Pet Photo Day. So a shout out to you if you've got any fur babies. If you're a fur mama or fur papa, we want to give a shout out to you too.
Absolutely. No matter, it doesn't have to be a dog. It doesn't have to be a cat. There's so many animals that people have now, lizards and rabbits and mice and hamsters. I mean, fish, everything's out there anymore. So it's awesome to have so much love.
Exactly. And I think you made us a little slide here. So I'm going to try to pull it up here. All the slides of all the beautiful facts and statistics about owning pets. So I'm going to find it here for you.
Yes,
Because I
because
thought that
what better day to have American Pet Day besides on a Mojo Day? Come on. What a way to start your Mojo week.
Exactly. And LaDonna, you bring up a good point about how pets can also contribute to our
Oh,
mojo.
absolutely, because they make you happy. They give you this unconditional love, because they're going to be waiting on you when you come home from work, no matter what. And those are my fur babies. So you'll see Ranger there. He's my grand dog that lives with us, because he became a little too aggressive to live in the city. So he had to come to Mama's house to the country, and he's happier now. And then we have Max. He is my Saint Bernard. He's about 4 years old. Ranger's like 7 years old now. And then our Boo Boo, she rules those big boys. The Pomeranian, she rules, let me tell you. She's about 18 months old and spoiled rotten. So, yeah. And, I put on there All American Pet Photo Day, Unconditional Love. What a way to start Monday Mojo. And I really believe that because they give you so much support. They give you your love. Boo Boo and Max is a certified support dogs. But I don't usually take Max anywhere because he is such a large dog. It's kind of hard. But Boo Boo has her own backpack, front pack, car seat, the whole works. She goes a lot of places with us. But it's amazing that how long ago that pet started. Look on there about the cats are domesticated. The people in Egypt starts. I mean, I was blown away. Did you know that it started that far back? I had no
I
idea.
mean, yeah. I mean, I've seen some, I guess, Egyptian mythology, right, where they talk about cats and cats are part of like the folklore. But I didn't realize, yeah, they had kept them as pets back then,
Yeah,
way
I
back then.
had no idea. I mean, I've learned so much just by paying attention to those little things. And 1850s, the first aquarium. I had no idea they were dated back that far back. You know, uh, may just be I haven't been paying attention. But the reason I decided to put this on here today is because they do give so much love, no matter what animal you have. And great mojo vibes come from them because they're always happy, happy, happy. So yeah, so I hope that you gave a shout out to your pets today. It's not too late, so get those photos on.
And I love too, LaDonna, on the website, you always say, like, this has been protected by Ranger, Boo Boo, and Maximus, like on the website descriptions of your items.
Yes, and I do that so people know that if they know what to expect. There could be a little dog hair, but I really try hard to keep all of that away. But I want people to know just in case.
But I think it's just it adds like a little bit of familiarity and personalization to your website. If they're reading the descriptions, I mean, I read the descriptions fully just to understand what it is I'm getting, right? Because sometimes the pictures only tell one piece of it. And then when I read the descriptions, I go, Boo Boo, Ranger, Maximus have been kept away. They've
Yes, yes.
not chewed on this item or something like that. You're not going to get like chew marks or teeth marks. It just makes it so endearing to read, because you are running a
Right.
family.
It gives a
Family
little
business.
flavor to the description, because you go to the description to find out everything about it. I mean, the picture shows a lot, but it doesn't give you the dimensions. It doesn't give you the sizes, the length, the width, the inseams. So descriptions are important. Why not have a little fun and familiarity to it? We're all human, and this is a small business, and we want to make it fun and we want to support each other. So yeah, it's great.
Exactly. So we'll turn it over to you in the audience. So if you are celebrating National Pet Day with us, what has been your most interesting pet? Love to know what it is in the comments. So share with us, what has been your most interesting pet that you've had or raised for yourself? Dropping us a comment gives you bonus points and also enters your name in our gift card giveaway. So this is an easy way to answer our question.
Yes. And we're going to give away 2 of those gift cards at the end of the month. So get your name in there several times. It's not just once. Every time you come on, every time you comment, Mojo or Throwback, it doesn't matter. You have,
Exactly.
2 shows a week.
Exactly. So I think about like during COVID, how so many people wanted to raise baby chickens. Like they actually like ran out of like baby chicks for sale because people started raising chickens and trying to, build their own chicken coops at home.
I think it's because I noticed because we donate a lot to the animal shelter. And I remember when COVID started, I went in there to donate blankets and old sheets and things that I can't sell, but it's great for the pets. I mean, we try to donate things that we cannot sell. So I went in there. There were no dogs. There were no cats. There were nothing. And I said, what happened? Because they're usually full or overfull because everybody that has been off work has came in and adopted. And that was such a great feeling. But you know what happened once everyone went back to work? Now the animal shelters are 3 times plus of too many animals there. And I wished I could adopt every one of them, but I just try to send everyone to the animal shelters. My oldest daughter decided to get a pet, and she was looking and looking. I said, I'm going to go down to my animal shelter. It's not my animal shelter, but I think it is because I've kind of adopted them I'm there at least once a week, Mark or I one, donating food bowls or blankets, whatever it is that we can't sell. And you know what? We had it. Oh, Irma is on, and she says she had rabbits as a kid. Every male was called Adam, and every female was called Eve. That is awesome. Irma, that is awesome. I'm so glad you're on. Oh my gosh, that is so fun.
So Irma, I'm curious, was there like Adam 1, 2, 3, and Eve 1, 2, 3? Because she had more than one rabbit at a time.
Well, rabbits multiply so quickly. Maybe so. Maybe they were number 1, 2, 3. I'd
Irma,
love to hear about that, Irma.
Irma, your name goes in our gift card giveaway. Awesome job tonight. Way to jump in.
Yes, absolutely. That is fun. That is so funny. My daughter, the youngest one, she was our adventurous child, and she wanted a snake. And I'm like, oh no, we cannot have a snake. But her daddy, my husband, I love him. Well, that is just her adventurous side, and we should let her have a snake. Oh my God, that was the scariest thing for me, but she loved it. But then, we had to take her to the store to get food for the snake. And first it was, I think when they first started, it was like crickets, and I was okay with that. And then we were going to get little live mice. That is when I freaked out, and I never took her back. Daddy had to take her after that.
I was going to say, crickets don't feed the snakes. They like live mice.
Because when it was a baby, and then as it grew, it ate bigger mice. And I'm like, oh, and to see them eat, it is an adventure, And then one time she wanted a sugar glider, and it decided to fall out the upstairs window. No more sugar glider. But, you let your children, you try to let your children experiment with different things. And so it was great that, yeah. So it looks like somebody else is here, but I don't see a name.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to find them on my LinkedIn.
And then Irma is saying, ha ha, and unfortunately, they had poor constitutions and got heart attacks when the German Shepherd barked near them. Oops. See, my cousins felt sorry for me and kept replacing them. Well, Irma, let me tell you.
I figured out who LinkedIn user is. LinkedIn user is Celeste. So Celeste Martin. Yay. Thank you
Oh,
so
hi,
much.
Celeste. How are you? Glad you joined us.
Yeah, Celeste has been super busy, and so I'm so thrilled that you're able to catch your breath, right, Celeste? Catch your breath and join us, and just kind of reboot your mojo, so to speak. So thank you so much for joining us. I know you've had a lot of things going on this summer with family, building your business, and so welcome. Glad to have you, Celeste. Yes, so put our name in the hat too, LaDonna.
I've got it. I've got it. I'm so glad to have you ladies on. So, yes, and Celeste, we were talking about what animals that you have or have had that are a little unique. So we would love to know. So,
And
yeah,
drop
do
us
you
a
have any
picture.
animals?
Well, I was going to say,
Oh,
if you have pictures that you want to show us, please send in your photos of you and your pets. We'd love to see that too. And so
absolutely.
I don't keep any pets, but I mean, I've got a backyard full of geckos and lizards now.
There you
that
go. There you go.
And I used to be afraid of them and like terrified, but then they're just like, okay, well, they're just part of the scenery for me. They don't really like do anything to me, and they're just kind of there, so they don't make a sound. So I think they're okay.
Right. And geckos are supposed to be really good to keep hard for other insects, keep other insects and things away that you may not want. So that's good. That's good. So yeah. So yes, we started our 1 through 25 mojos, ideas and tricks and tips. And we did 1 through 5. So we're going to do 6 through 10 tonight. But it's all about starting your week greatness. Okay, so Celeste says, I grew up on a farm. We had a pig that thought she was human and should live in the house. Her name was Pinky. Oh my gosh. Celeste, did you ever let her move in with you?
That would make a really cute children's book series, Celeste. If you can think back to your childhood and think about all the things that Pinky got into, that might be a fun book. And so, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Pinky,
funny.
Pinky Moves In could be your book title.
There you go. There you go. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Right? And then you could see like Pinky in the dishwasher, Pinky in the bed, or something like that. I think it'd be a fun book.
Now she's even going to get busier because she's going to go off and write her book now about Pinky.
Or find a really good illustrator, right? Find a really good illustrator.
And Pinky probably wasn't a very good name once she became a huge pig, right? Because Pinky always seems like so small and cuddly. And then what? I don't know how big pigs get. What, 300 pounds? They get huge, I believe, some of them. So, yeah.
Then they can become big Pinky. All right. Well, LaDonna, I know you've prepared a presentation for taking us through the tips, tips 6 through 10. Oh, here, Celeste. Yes, it was.
52 cats. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
52 cats. I can't imagine how much food you would have to feed that many cats.
Not all indoors. Thank goodness. I couldn't imagine. Like I'd be tripping on them or like stepping on their tails. So.
My neighbors have cats, Celeste, and I love those cats because they keep the mice away from my shed out back where we keep all the lawnmower stuff. And it's crazy when they start scooping in to get their prey. So she started out a little piglet and grew to 300 pounds plus. See?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Talk about mojo.
We never gave a litter away. They learned to fend for themselves. Okay. So that explains the food and the cats. So yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Well, I know you've prepared those fabulous tips for us, so I'm excited to see what tips 6 through 10 are. So I'm going to go ahead and get your presentation ready and let you take it away. So give me one moment here.
And you know,
So
we did Monday Mojo so that we could get your week started right with all your smiles and your happy attitudes, and then get you started and then give you tips on how to fulfill the rest of the week to keep it. So here we go. Find your mojo, keep your mojo, 6 through 25 ways. So we want you to get it and keep it.
I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, number 6.
Number 6, do an activity that you enjoy, whatever that is. If it's painting, art, crafts, shopping. If you love to shop, shop. It says do an activity that you enjoy and do something that you enjoy. So you would think those are two of the same, but they're kind of different. Doing an activity might be going to the gym that you love or doing that painting project. Shopping would be something that you enjoy, or going to eat, your favorite ice cream, or, having your favorite cup of coffee with your friend. What do you enjoy doing that lifts your mojo, Olivia?
Shopping.
See? But see, we all have something that we enjoy, and you want to keep that going. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Canva, there you go.
Well, for so long, it was like my little reward, like just a little
Yes,
reward for myself. And I would just get little trinkets, little things, like even just like new nail polish color, right? Like find something. And so if I would buy that, and I would set aside the activity to do my own nails, right? So it fed into one another.
yes. And a simple lip gloss or lipstick or a lip liner can lift your spirits, and you can do that for $10 or under. So there you go. Going to the movies with my husband. I love doing that also, Celeste. We do that at least once a week. It's date night. It's simple. It's right down the street. Get a big bucket of popcorn. We're happy. Yes. All right. Number 7. Irma, do you have anything that you enjoy doing? Oh, yes. She said Canva. Yes. My morning walk in the sun. Yes. Perfect. Number 7, get physical. Get your body moving. And, it can be walking, swimming, gardening. I love to garden. I love doing that. I have my flower beds. I have my tomato plants. I think Olivia has a full pledge garden, don't you?
My husband's working on it, so he's got to.
Oh,
I have to show you the work in progress next time.
there you go. Oh, Irma writes books. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. I've just never done it yet. Maybe one day.
Irma and Celeste, you guys should connect and do that children's book about Pinky.
There you go.
Look at that. Instant collaborations. Irma
There you
and
go.
Celeste.
There you go. So see, we all have something in common, even though we don't really know each other. And you know that, like, I have a critical, like, intense fibromyalgia and arthritis, and they say swimming is the best thing. Even if you just get in the water and move your arms and move your legs. And I keep telling my husband to buy us a pool, but he just don't want to do it. He says way too much money. But I do try to get in the pool at the gym, or at both of my daughters have neighborhood pools, so we try to enjoy that as much as we can. But yeah, get physical and move your body, get that heart rate going. You will feel better, even though I complain when I go to the gym because I hurt. I do feel better afterwards. So yes, that's awesome.
You don't need to be at the pool to practice your swimming strokes. You can just do it right now.
Yes, just do it like this.
Yeah. Right? It's all about
I see the dogs do that sometimes. Why not I, right? Oh my goodness.
The movement, right? The movement, experiencing your range of motion. And you can imagine in a pool of water while you're doing your breaststrokes and backstrokes and whatnot.
Right. Oh, and Celeste says, I published a book, Heaven 24/7, living in the light. I just posted about it. Oh, I can't wait to get a hold of that.
Wow, kudos, Celeste. Thank you for sharing that. We'd love to
That
celebrate with
is
you.
incredible. I can't wait to read about that. And it, can you purchase it on Amazon or?
Drop us a link in the comments to it, Celeste. Drop us a link.
Yes. We love supporting each other, that's for sure. And if I could, I'm not a big reader, but if it's something that hits my heart, I'm going to read it. It may take me a while because I fall asleep. I always say I'm going to go to bed early and read. And yeah, I fall asleep within 10 minutes. But it's still, I love to read something that touches me, you know? All right, number 8. Set small goals and small task equals wins. Sometimes we set ourselves such a huge goal and we don't break it down. So then when we fail, we don't feel good about it. Well, it's just planning it correctly for you. For my plan may not be the same plan as Olivia because maybe she could read more than what I can read before she falls asleep. You know, I mean, it's just different. So set those small goals, small tasks. And you know what I do for me is I will set my daily, I have to write everything down, ladies, number 1. My daily goals, my weekly goals, my monthly goals. And that way I don't get overwhelmed, but I still stay on task of what I need to do. Um, the book is all about heart, personal experiences. Oh, I can't wait to read that. Okay, so we can get it on Amazon, it looks like. That's great. Okay, so big journeys begin with small steps. So even though it's a big win at the very end, you don't have to plan it overnight. Set goals, make plans, get to work, stick to it, and reach your goal. And that's the whole thing about it. Little steps, whatever your little steps may look like. Celeste probably didn't sit down in one afternoon and write her book. It probably took lots of afternoons to write her book. So, yes. Is there any goals that you're going through right now? Let us know about them. Small goals, small tasks equal wins. If there's anything you're working on, I'm always working on trying to get people to my website. So that means advertising in certain ways and in different ways. And I know that people are not going to just come in droves. It's little steps, little goals, little tasks. And I'm always working on, keeping my family happy and together. And that's, we just had dinner with them, or last night we had daddy's birthday lunch. Absolutely. The question is always, what's the right step? That's correct. What's the next right step? And that step's going to be different for Celeste than what it's going to be for me or Irma or Olivia, because it's a different goals, different tasks, different personalities, and you may have a million other things going around that you're also trying to do at the same time as that small little goal. So keep that in mind, ladies. Don't get overwhelmed. I love all this feedback. All right, so number 9, keep your head up when you fail. Make others wonder why you're smiling. Never give in to your smile. Oh, thank you, Celeste. But you know what? Keep going back. We add to the website and you will fall in love with something one day. That's what I tell you. And if you're looking for something specific, let me be your personal shopper. I have a warehouse full of items that are not listed on that website yet. So I may have it. And I have so many contacts with friends that do the same thing I do. They may have it, and I'll reach out to them. So always keep that in mind. So, Everyone's going to fail sometimes throughout life. Always. It's just going to happen no matter how hard you try, no matter how many steps you took. Sometimes it's just going to happen. Don't give up. Hold up your head. You were not made for failure. You were made for victory. I loved that sign when I found it, and I just had to post it because it's so true. Yes, Celeste. I believe that's yes. Perfect, Celeste. Um, and keep your head up high all the time and smile. Even though you want to go to the next room and scream, wait until your audience leaves you. Then go scream and then come out smiling. Because you know what? You just have to go find where your task failed you and go back there and then start again. That's just the way we have to do it. How about you, Irma? Are you working on anything right now that you may be falling behind or feel like you're failing in and you just need to keep that smile going?
I know for Irma, she's looking for a publisher. That's from what I know about Irma. So she's got big dreams to publish her anthology of teen books, and so having a right publisher match
teen books.
is important.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could write teen books, and I wish, every child should come with a manual. We have a 16-year-old grandson right now that wasn't giving us issues, but then he turns 16 and starts giving us issues. I don't get it. I just don't. Maybe he was overwhelmed. First date, first girlfriend, first car, first job, all in within a month. And I think it was just too much. And, he's kind of got it together now. Thank you, God. But, it's something we haven't experienced before because he's our oldest grandchild. And then I remember one day we were over there and his mom told him, Seth, I may not be saying it right, but I may not be doing it right. You didn't come with a manual. You didn't come with a book with instructions. So great teen books are hard to find. Even when you Google it, it's just hard. It just doesn't go into explanations enough, And so parents need that. Grandparents need that. Aunts need that. So, Irma, are you open to self-publishing? Oh, good idea, Irma. Good idea. All right. What's our 10? What's our number 10? Reflect on your wins and look back on success and then reconnect. Especially if you fail, go back to where you went, you went way over and above whatever it was. Maybe you won an award at work sometime, or maybe you won an award for your publishing or your book, or, maybe you just managed all your steps and all your tasks and you fulfilled it for the month or the week or the day. And just reflect back on that. Keep a mirror in front of you. I'm all about keeping notes on the mirror. I used to write my girls notes when they lived at home when they were young. Smile, have a great day. Don't forget to study your test. But just keep reminding, a smile does wonders. I've always believed that. I'm always going to believe that. Irma says, I'm editing my latest book, working on programs, preparing for our Senior Heart Song Summit with Olivia and Steve. Staying healthy, always something. There you go, Irma. You said it. See, you have so many steps that you're working on right now. So that's awesome. If so, I can okay, so she can recommend you an editor publisher. So there you go. And
I love that. Look at that.
I love all the connections.
We're making instant connections for people right here on the show. Isn't that fabulous?
Yes, that's what it's all about. See, and that's helping everyone's mojo for the week. So, yes, always reflect. That means get your mirror out or just dream about it, going back to, oh my gosh, today I don't like my husband so much. But when I married him, I liked him so much. He couldn't do wrong. Coming from a woman that's been married for almost 40 years, ladies. So, all right. Celeste is delivering a meal to a friend, so need to run. Oh, thank you so much for doing that, Celeste. That is awesome. Delivering food to a friend. I love that. I love when people go up and above for a friend, even if it's not a friend, a neighbor, or even if you don't know them, that's great.
That's fantastic. Well, one of the things that we do in laughter yoga is I teach, laughter yoga exercises, and we do selfie laughter. So it really is like taking a selfie with your cell phone and smiling and laughing and giggling at yourself.
Absolutely. Well, our cell phones are kind of like a mirror now because it is a selfie. It shows you what you look like, and smiling is great. Oh, thank you so much, Celeste. Thank you. And yeah, smiling and laughing and remembering good times and setting the motions for more good times, going back to make sure, you're taking food to a friend. That's going to make your friend smile. It's going to make your heart smile because you did it. And that's always to keep in mind when you're doing things for yourself or for others.
So I just want to say, Celeste, thank you so much for visiting the website, homesweethometreasures.net. And you haven't really quite found something you're looking for, but, feel free to keep this in mind if there is a special something that you want to purchase, or maybe you're delivering a gift for someone, or there's a special occasion coming up and you need some help with finding that unique gift. Give LaDonna a call. She'd be more than happy to be your personal shopper. So,
Absolutely.
like LaDonna said, there's tons of things that we're showcasing each and every week. For the favorite items revealed, there's things that she's pulling in the warehouse. There's things that if she goes treasure hunting for. So it's one of those things that you just want to bookmark it, just return to again and again.
Yes, I just love doing it all and giving you the best quality and the best prices that I can possibly give. When COVID, it seemed like everybody's prices went up. But my prices didn't go up. As a matter of fact, we give flat rate shipping, $5 anywhere in the US. That doesn't even pay all the shipping sometimes for some purchases. But it's okay. We're willing to do it. We can do it. And if you're out of the United States, it's only $10. And that is a great savings because, international shipping can be more than $10 easily as well. But, we just know we want to get the word out. We want to give you the best prices that we can give you. And that's just another way of us giving and you getting what you deserve, no matter what's going on in your life.
Yeah, so Irma's up in Canada, so that, international shipping is a huge savings for her too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we love doing it, and we can do it because when we go out treasure hunting, we're looking for the greatest deals possible. And I mean, I have people call me now and they know that I'm going to get a great deal from them because I want to pass it on to my customers.
Exactly. So we've got another fabulous display of items that are brand new to the website. So I'm going to go ahead and cue this video that LaDonna's put together here. Give me 1 second. But you're bound to find something one of these days.
Well, just remember, I don't know who has kids and who don't, but back to school is right around the corner. And you're going to be looking for back to school clothing and whatever else they need, dorm items if you're going off to college, if you have those kiddos, and, fall clothing, fall items for decor. We have a little bit of everything.
Potpourri.
Yes, I mean we do. We try to give a broad supply of items so that hopefully you can save money on something you're looking for. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow.
All right, here it comes. Favorite items reveal from LaDonna.
of all, we have this vintage ragdoll baby. She's never been taken out of the box. She is still strapped. Look at her curly hair. She is vintage. Look at that beautiful apron over the brown dress. Oh, looks, that's not a stain. That's just a few threads. I guess I didn't see that. And then we have this vintage quick dishes for the woman in a hurry. That is a cookbook. Look at the beautiful pictures. Culinary Arts Institute. All right, here is a vintage copper pot. I have not polished it. Look at the designs on the handle. Beauty. And it does have the 3 legs on the bottom. Look at this beauty. Still in the box. She is vintage. July Princess. She is from Precious Moments. What a great gift for someone having a birthday in July or having a baby girl in July. And then here is a set that I put together. Did not come together, but I did marry them. This is a vintage headband. Looks new. And you know, it's stretchable. It has the leopard plush print. And then I put this bracelet in with it that matches perfectly, which is also vintage. And then I have this vintage photo holder, letter holder, maybe for your important mail or your mail you need to go pay soon, but not today. Pictures. It was made for a picture frame, but there's so many things that you can put on here. Put your recipe book here while you're trying to make something specific. And then I have this flamingo pink fabric dye. All right, now all of these items are for sale, and what great way to start out a week with all of these beautiful items. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed, hope you fell in love with at least one item. If you need help, just give me a yell.
Fantastic. Wow, LaDonna. I'm blown away by your collection of dolls. It looks like you've got a doll for every season. They're gorgeous.
You know, I bought out a lady. She collected dolls, and then she was like 80, and she was deceased, and her daughter did not want to keep her dolls. So I went and bought out her dolls, and she's got some fabulous ones. Most of them have boxes. Some of them are bent because they are very vintage. But, you know, I have my own doll collection, and I would never give them up. And, you know, nobody in my family likes them. They think they're kind of weird and scary, but I love them. So, yes, but I'm selling these dolls, but they're not my own personal dolls. They came from an estate sale. But, you know, I was laughing when you came on with the tie-dye shirt because I had that flamingo pink dye that would make it's great dye for tie-dye. So, see, you just never know what you're going to find at homesweethometreasures.net. You just never know. So that's the beauty of it.
So that means if you visit our website once and it's been a while, come back and visit us again, because there's always going to be new items, new sale items, new featured items. What we show you on these shows from Monday Mojo and Throwback Thursday is just a snippet, a preview of what's expected, right? But there's always new things that LaDonna's putting up on there. And going back to the dolls, I mean, these are like really well-crafted dolls that you don't get in stores anymore, right? They're not like plasticky material, right? These are well crafted.
Well, some of them are you know, in the vintage days, they made them, some of them were porcelain, but some of them were like a hard plastic, not the soft plastic. So some of them are porcelain, and then some of them are the really hard plastic. But now the one we just seen, she's a rag doll. like Raggedy Ann, but she's not Raggedy Ann. But never been taken out of the box. She's still strapped in the box. It's just,
Wow.
because some of these collectors don't take them out of the boxes.
And that's a treasure right there. I mean, if you've got a little girl or, a child that loves to play with dolls and, wants to help them with their imagination, what a great gift that would be.
And, and I'm not selling them for hundreds and hundreds of dollars like some doll collector would do. I mean, my dolls, you could literally buy them and give them to a little girl to play with, and you would still feel good about it because you didn't pay that much for it. So,
Exactly. And yeah, I think it's just fascinating because now you can have dolls to play with. I'm not a big doll collector, but I do appreciate dolls and just like, how well made they are and how fun it would be to like learn some new skills like sewing and making doll clothes.
Oh, yes. And the good thing about when you're you teach your children usually with a doll how to take clothes off and how to put clothes on. So it's really important, even if it's a boy, to have some kind of doll, even if it's just for lessons. Maybe it's not to play with, but for lessons, take the shirt off. Now they know what a shirt is. Take the shirt off. Take their shoes off. I have a 3-year-old grandson. Most of you know because you've been on the show, and you see lots of pictures of him. Well, the 3 teenagers will not let me take pictures. He will, he will smile and, pose for the pictures. But, now he even knows how to put his shoes on. And 90% of the time he gets them on the right feet. So, he knows how to put his shirt on, his shorts and his underwear on now, So, they learn fast. But we have to give them the tools to learn from.
That's a good idea. I'm thinking about, children with special needs or children who have different learning disabilities. Dolls could be a great way to introduce new lessons.
Absolutely.
Activities of daily life or something. Yeah.
Activities and giving them something that's theirs to hang on to, that they're not just alike, but they're similar, because it's sad. So many times a child that has special needs don't get treated quite the same as a child without special needs when it comes to friends and socializing. And have the special toy doll character, it helps their self-esteem because it's something that's theirs. And it loves back unconditionally, kind of like a pet in their minds, because it's always there for them and it's a pick-me-up. So, yeah.
Exactly. So if you're waiting for that code word, we've got an amazing code word for you. And this will give you 15% off your orders today. And that code word is Mojo.
Yes. You just go on, you find what you want. When you get to the shopping cart, you put in Mojo and it will give you 15% off right away. So you think about 15% off, that's at least your tax plus more. So it's just another good way that we can give back to you. And then you have your flat rate shipping as well. So yes.
So get those orders in because the coupon code does expire. So you have all of tonight and then tomorrow, Tuesday, until midnight Central Time to activate that code word. Otherwise, gotta wait till Thursday.
Yes, and you never know what Thursday brings. That's for sure. But always remember, when you need to go shopping for a birthday gift, anniversary gift, whatever it may be, for yourself or for someone else, go on the site, see if we have it. And, share us with other people as well, your family and friends. Let them go on the site and look.
All right, fantastic. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed today's episode and you'll want to tune in next week for Monday Mojo for the remaining tips. LaDonna's going to cover tips 11 through 15 next week. So we'll see you next time.
Pretty exciting for those little reminders, I think. Just, you know them already, but remembering them is another thing.
Yes, exactly. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
All right, good night.